Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Carla, also known as LittleFitDevil, and today I'm going to review a little bit of an odd knife. This is the Morro Corvo from Black Flag, Chile. And I'm excited to review this because it is an odd knife, right? And I have not seen this review anywhere in YouTube. And it is very cool what Black Flag Chile is doing with these knives. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about the company and the history of this knife. So Black Flag Chile started in about 2015, and really their mission is to develop Chilean historical weapons and bring them to life in the modern world. So this one is actually a tool used for mining and also used as a combat tool in the Pacific War. So the Chilean army actually still trains with this, and they use it as a potential combat tool. And it's very cool and interesting. I have read a little bit about its use. And you know, besides its purpose, which historically it has been related to skinning animals, you know, and cutting rope and using it more as a mining tool, you know, it can also be an amazing self-defense slash combat knife. So let's talk about specs first, because they're all very interesting. So the overall length of the knife, it is 12 inches. I'm gonna bring it closer so you guys can see it. Let's start with the handle per se. So the handle, it's actually a material called, let me remind myself, it's Kraton, and it's actually anti-slip. It is a synthetic sort of variation of a rubber, really. So it feels like a rubber, but it's Kraton. And it does remind me of a handle you would see in a K-bar, you know, with the exception of perhaps it's a different material, but it's anti-slip, it grips nicely, and you know, for me it is a big handle, but I have small hands, but I can see how this would work, you know, in a combat situation. The other cool thing it has, it is the glass breaker. You guys, this glass breaker is huge, so it's mil spec, and it is ½ an inch. It's amazing, and honestly, that tip, it's so pointy and sharp. This knife is intimidating, I'm not kidding. Then let's talk about the measurements of the handle. So it is 5.2 inches long, and it's also 1.5 inches wide. So there you have it. Let's start talking about the blade. So the blade is what they call a Coyote color, and it helps, you know, in trying to be a little bit of a camouflage idea for the Chilean militia. Same with the handle, it's sort of a tan beige color. So the handle has a guard. The guard measures 2.5 inches, which, as I have read, based on the use of the knife, so you're supposed to use this knife sort of as you would use a hammer. So you attack from up down, and actually you attack from the hip location, which is very, very interesting to me. But I feel like the guard really would help kind of like perform that motion. And it really matters to know what you're doing with your wrist. So this is not necessarily a tool that you need a lot of strength or put a lot of effort in. You really just need to know how to maneuver your wrist to perform the motion correctly. So I'm not trained in it, you know, I have not necessarily done a lot of that myself, but I can see that, right? I just wanted to provide you guys with the information. Now, a little bit more on the blade. So if you guys can see it, let me actually turn it. It says Chile right there, which I think it's kind of a nice little detail, you know. And then on this side, a little bit less, it says Morro, which is the name of the knife. The blade is curved, that's why Corvo, which is Spanish for curved, and it has partial serrations at the bottom. You guys see that? And let me give you guys the length of the blade, 6.75 inches long. Actually, that's at the top of the curve, and then 1.45 inches wide. It is made of D2 American steel, and I think I covered it all. It has that curved narrowing tang. So there you have it. So this knife retails for $220. Black Flag Chile is actually the only company that is doing this Corvo Morros, so it's the only place you can actually find them. And honestly, if you are into, you know, historical tools and kind of funky slash odd knives, this might be a good one to add to your collection. Especially, you know, if you're into K-bars, I feel like this one will add a little bit of an additional, you know, strange feature to a K-bar collection. That's just my opinion. I think I covered it all, you guys. Here you go. Okay, as usual, a few housekeeping items. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I always run giveaways. There's a little bit of lifestyle there, so if you want to know a little bit more about me, don't forget to follow me there. I have a Patreon account, I have a Teespring store, and also don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot. There's also a lot of reviews that I have done so far and a lot of other creative conceal videos if you're interested in that. So go ahead and look through my page. There's a ton more things you can do. I will add a playlist at the end of this video so you can click on it. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon in another review.